Okay, so yeah, good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Good afternoon. Yes, doing well. Now you tell me how about you and what's going on. How have you been at first? Because it's been long time we are again connecting here.
Yeah, everything is going fantastic. There's no complaining. And
Okay.
yeah, every single day I'm utilizing my time over learning this language and helping others. Yeah,
Okay. That's very good thing because people want this kind of video that they can get some benefit like from that any kind of video say so that they can speak better. Am I right?
of course. You're
Yeah,
right.
so that's why you are just helping the people also. And if I'm not forgetting, forgetting, so I feel that you are teaching right now. Am I right? In the school also.
Yes, you're right. I'm a
So how?
primary teacher.
Hmm. So how is there your performance? Means how is going on everything?
Everything is going well. Every single day I
Yeah.
have to attend classes, navigating my students. Yeah, that's all.
Wow, that's very good. Okay. So
Okay, ma'am.
Chandan,
So, yeah, I have one question. Like as you mentioned, you have been teaching, right? Many
yes,
students,
yes.
online and offline as well. So, yeah, how's your experience for entire journey? I would say when you started teaching to others, how do you feel?
Yes. First of all, Chandan, I would like to say that teaching is actually very, responsible thing, because if you have to teach someone, so you have to be confident about it. You have to have knowledge about it. So it's like very, hard nut to crack at first. I would like to tell you. So when I just teach students, so I just let them I just let them be very relaxed. Okay, let me know what do you know at first because I have to know it. Okay, then once they start speaking, then I catch the things. Why they are just lacking, why they are just fumbling, why they are just getting hesitations. So these are the things I just observe, and then I just give them the suggestion. And if they needed like something like grammar, then I just provide them. Then I just teach them that how you have to assemble the sentences and how can you make any kind of frame any kind of sentences. So it's become very easy for them. So at first, if I talk about, I start with the tenses. And you know that beginners, they have to struggle a lot with assembling the sentences and the words, so
Yeah,
first of all, I just give them the some trick how they can speak at least for 1, 2, 3, means 4 to 5 lines continuously. Okay, so this is what I just do with my students.
wow, that's great. Because this is the strategy what I personally consider of every teachers to make their students comfortable, with self.
Yes, yes,
And this is the way you can guide any students in a very
yes.
convenient manner. Yeah, that's great, ma'am. Really, you are doing well.
And
So,
it's been 2 years, this I have been teaching them. And really, at the very initial age, I was not as experienced right now. I was not like that, though I just took a chance, because teaching English, it's a not really very easy task, it's literally arduous. And when I got to know that a drastic change in me, like, yeah, I could teach the students as well as. So I thought, yeah, this is making me as well as, yeah, upgrading also. It's like that. I'm just upgrading myself day by
of
day.
course.
Yeah, when you teach
Oh,
someone now, you just upgrade every day yourself. So I become very up to date every day, as you know that. Yeah.
of course, ma'am, you're right. Teaching is not a easy task for any
Mhm.
person.
Yeah,
You
literally.
have to you have to literally understand the mentality of your students, and
Yes,
accordingly you have to guide, right? Many of them, are quite stubborn, right?
yes,
Because
yes,
it's obvious things. Many of them coming from different backgrounds, different localities, right? It's obvious thing they must have the nature of their parents, right?
yes.
So it's very difficult to understand the
Difficult.
student's mentality. But it's totally up to the teacher how they have been tried to perceiving their students, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really salute
Chandan,
you.
tell me, I would like to ask you. Thank you, Chandan. Because, you kind of guys like always encourage me, ma'am, you could do, and you're doing well. All the time, I just got your greet, like, ma'am, you're doing well. So I got to know that, so, there are a lot of people, they are my well wishers, and they are just forcing me, they are just, giving me support. This supports makes you a lot. So these I just got it. And Chetan, tell me one thing, that when I spoke about my experience, how I have to teach them. So now you tell me, when you just teach your students, so which kind of difficulties you face, how you can then make them understand about those kind of things. So
Hmm.
what is your strategy?
Actually, while teaching to my students, I have to do a very humble behave with all of them, so that they would not get any frightened, or
Hmm.
fear from me. At least whatever I mean problems they have been suffering, okay, they can share with me so that I can help them. So
Yes.
behaving friendly with all your students, it should be very easy for you to navigate others or your
Yeah,
students
I,
in your
I
class.
totally
So I
agree with
often
you.
do this.
Hmm. You have to be their friends, not as a teacher you have to teach. So you should be very humble in front of them. You should be like, yes, I'm at your disposal, don't you worry, I'm here, okay. So you have to be like that all the time. Yeah. And yeah, that's what I'm just doing right now.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, now you tell me. I think I know that like the summer vacation is going on, right?
Yes,
And you
yes,
have taken leave from your
yes.
school. So, what is your new plans? Have you made any plan to visit any places?
Chandan, if I talk about, literally, I have been staying at home for a long time. I haven't been anywhere. It's my kids' holidays are going still. It's like left for 1 week. But I don't get chance to go outside, because, all the time I have to take my online classes. As you know that I'm just teaching online. So that time I'm just very occupied, and I can't leave my student on the middle of the period. So I felt that, okay, let it be Saturday and Sunday, I just get the chance to spend some time with me and my kids. So that day I just plan little bit, not a long destination I plan. So I go sometimes some very famous temple, like in which is located in my look means area. So these are the things a little bit I avoid to go, like long kind of like destination where I have to plan for the long time. It's not like my cup of tea. So I feel that I'm a homebody. I just want to stay at home, having coffee and listening something and reading something. It's my hobby. I just like, and I'm just happy with this. So
Yeah, yeah.
I never prefer like to go outside. Not these days.
I understand, ma'am. Oh, I know that by having a lot of burden of responsibility, right?
Yes.
By
Yes.
all, it's very difficult to go outside, right?
Hmm, yeah.
Somewhere your inner voice will never let you
Yes.
allow,
And when you are
will
just
never let
focusing
you
in your
alone.
career, na Chandan, when you are just focusing in your career, you don't see anything. Your focus is totally what you are doing right now. So vacations are where we can plan, later on. It's like our wish. Whenever we want, we can have. Now this time I have to focus on my career. So I feel that this is the time where I have to focus, and I'm learning it day by day. What new I could teach my students. So these are the things.
So, ma'am, yeah, I'm literally curious to know the opinion of your localities people. What is the opinion of them? I mean, they have about you because you are speaking
Yeah,
English.
earlier I was not the kind of people used to know about me. But nowadays, when they just face me and when they ask, what are you doing right now? Even nowadays, if I talk about the homemakers are being questioned, what are you doing nowadays? So I thought I just thanks to the God, I have something to speak like in front of them, that yes, I'm just teaching right now. So when you just speak like that, I'm teaching right now, gives you like very proud, and you feel that time you become full of beans, you know. So yes, I'm teaching right now, I'm occupied little bit, I don't have to have like any kind of vilifying the things what's going on. So I feel that I am very lucky one, that I don't have time to vilify other people. You know, if you don't have something to do, so what would you do that the idle time? You have to only speak the other what they are just doing. So I felt
Yeah.
that yes, I'm doing something, and they feel, oh, that's why you don't come outside from your house. I see in I can see you very rarely. And I said yes. Nowadays I'm just busy right now. So it's like their opinion become like very, they start seeing you as very respective way. You are respected one. They start seeing you like that, you know. So it
Hmm.
gives you little bit very proud, you know, what
Of
I'm
course.
feeling right now.
Of course, ma'am. That's the reason I raised these questions because
Yes.
I know I think mostly, mostly the people coming over these kinds of platform for improving their
Hmm.
communication skill, yeah, and learning. So all of them, mostly they do not have any environment in their
Yes.
locality, and if they start trying to say any single sentence over this matter, so they're being, respected in their locality,
Yeah.
right?
Once
Appreciated.
I would like to share you one of my stories. What happened when I was in market? All of a sudden, my one of my students called me, and he started speaking in English, and as well as I was supposed to speak in English. So I started speaking in English, and people were watching me, and one of them said, "Man, you speak very well and very fluent." Then I said, "It's a." That time I felt that yeah, it's very easy, and it was one like wow thing for me, because I have been in my practicing. So I thought, okay, yeah, I speak like that. He said, "Oh my God, your speaking is so well." Then I said, "Yeah, if you learn, you can speak. What's the big deal about it?" So
Of
if
course.
anyone learn, they can speak like that. So no wonder about it, you know. So I
Of
feel it's
course.
all about your learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe to utilizing this language in our day-to-day life, because somewhere you are going to deal with multiple situations
Hmm.
under your life. So if you are going to take the help of this language to communicate with any person, so it will be quite convenient for you to upcoming time as well, right? To be
Yes.
comfort into this.
Yeah.
So in this time, I'm not getting any chance to connect with any person face to face, excepting
Okay.
on social media. But
Hmm.
let's see,
Yeah.
I'm also waiting. Let's see what happens.
Yes, because being a teacher, so you never know about it. Now, when you have to speak in English, when you have to speak in Hindi, if somebody calls you, and if they are just a student, and I have told my all the student that you have to only speak in English, nothing else. Broken English, it doesn't matter. So all the time they try to speak in English. So it's like it's called a natural conversation, you know, and they may learn like a lot of things. Okay, so I feel that if you are just be like in a natural way, you just speak like naturally, so it's gives you a lot of things, you know. It gives you what you want. It gives you your destination is like not so far from you right now. So it's it's like that.
Of course, ma'am, you're right. I mean, having knowledge about this language, if you're being able to talk to any person, so you
Yeah.
feel so confident, right, at every situation. And this
Yes.
makes you so confident and, I mean, privileged, to do
Yes.
any kinds of performance around your society's people, I would say.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, now you tell me, like, which books do you follow in that present scenario, I would say, present time, I would say. Which book?
Present time. So, Chandan, I would like to tell you that nowadays I'm not following any books. Yeah, but I
Hmm.
have some books, a little bit time if I get. So, if I just get chance, now I would like to, prefer to read newspaper, because there are little bit columns and articles which is like any kind of incident, or maybe any kind of like little bit any kind of related, any kind of like articles. So I just read that. Okay, and because when you read something now, that time you don't think that I'm just speaking to someone else, I'm just reading. And whether it's wrong or right doesn't matter, whatever written here I have to read. Even though if I don't know about meaning, but I have to read. So later on what I do, when I just get stuck in any kind of word and vocabs, that time I just feel that I have to find out the meaning about it. Then I just find out meaning and write down, And after that I feel that yes, what's the meaning. And second time when it comes to me, like when I just read newspaper, and when I just get to know about the same vocabs, that time my mind clicked that it's mean like that. Earlier you were getting stuck here, so I just knew about it, like yeah, I now this time I'm able to get it what's written in. So I just improving like that.
Okay, okay, yeah, of course, you're right. Books, book has a better source of, accumulating many
Yes.
vocabulary.
Yeah,
And it
that's
comes when the times has a requirement, I would say. Right?
yeah, yeah.
Randomly, you can't recalling any one of them. But
Yes,
on the
definitely.
spot, you will see, yeah, I'm able to
Yeah,
recall it.
yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yes. And Chandan, you know what? Sometimes it happens that you may speak wrong English, or you may, little bit hesitation, and you may get hesitation. So that time I never feel like afraid of being judged by the people you are making mistake. So I feel okay. We make a lot of mistakes in Hindi. Nobody is going to, interrupt you, and nobody is going to vilify about you. Nobody is going to troll you. Why? Because your all focus is that how can I prove them wrong, that's why they always point you when you speak English. Okay. And they feel that if somebody says wrong English, speaks wrong English, that time I will definitely troll him or vilify him or say something bad about it. So I feel what people are doing like that. If somebody is making mistake, so they are just learning right now, no? And the teachers and students, they are on the same board right now. If I talk about English language, somebody who is just teaching right now, they might have learned something that the kind of people are teaching right now. So every day, English is upgrading day by day. You never know which
Yes.
new vocabs comes in the market in the like new brand vocabs. We can say like that. Okay. And if you're not aware of it, so what's the big deal about it? We know that there's Gen Z kind of English nowadays, and you're not aware of it. Like we are just bookish, and we just feel that it's only enough to speak. People are getting me communication. My communication is better. They are just getting me properly, and I'm able to convey my message to the people. So what's the wrong about it? Okay.
Of
So I
course.
am no, I never ever feel agitation that while I'm just making mistake. I feel okay. Everybody does the same thing. What's the new things about it?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
also,
god.
ma'am. I never ever consider if I have done any mistake in my
Hmm.
conversation. It's okay. This is
Yeah.
not my
Okay.
native language. This is a second language. It's obvious things you are going to say anything in this
Yeah.
way. So
At
you
least
will make some
you
error.
are. At least it seems that you are at least working on it. You are
Yeah,
pushing your all the effort. That means you are making mistake. Okay, and when
yeah,
you just put your all effort, it's naturally you made mistake somewhere. Okay, so what's the big deal about it? I all the time say, yeah, I'm speaking well. I am just wow. Because nobody is going to like appreciate you, praise you. Every day just I praise myself. Ah, yeah, you speak very well.
of course, ma'am. We should
Yeah.
appreciate self, every day, so that we can maintain our positivities. We can't
Yes.
get any negativities, and
Yeah.
this is the way you can motivate yourself each day,
Self. Yeah.
right?
And your morale boosts a lot. You feel that your morale is boosting day by day. You are just improving day by day. Don't matter, it doesn't matter like what people are saying, what I'm just thinking. What means it's Hindi like that. Whenever I just speak, I make a lot of mistake. So what's the big deal about it? I always think like that, and I just go further. Never
Yeah,
ever stop myself.
that is called positive attitude, I would
Yeah.
say. You are well
Yes.
maintained, really. And
Hmm.
I would say each learner must have these kinds of attitude
Yeah.
so that they would
Definitely.
never feel, offended around anyone.
Yeah.
If by mistake, if you have done any mistakes,
Hmm.
really.
Even
Because,
if I talk about native people, they are just making mistakes. Nobody is going to stop them. Why are you speaking like this? So if
yeah,
I talk about when we are just not that a use of that language, and we are not like born with that language. So what's the big deal about if you just make a lot of mistakes? But
Yeah,
yes, make sure it should not be your habit. If you just make sure that yes, aware of it, that I made mistake, I have to rectify it. Next time you should be very clear about it. Then what's the big deal about it? You know, you are every day you're just doing something like this kind of things.
of course, ma'am, you're right. I'm
Yeah.
also agree with you. Okay, ma'am.